Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hands-on with Firefall right here at Gamescom 2011. That is indeed the forthcoming jetpack-powered shooty MMO shooter, which is definitely not their official name for the genre. We'll go with it anyway. And as you have seen in the footage with the one and only David Williams, we have had a good look at it. I'm going to pick the Assault. So let's have a look at what we've got available right here. Okay, so that's our Crater ability, as we showed earlier. Now, okay, that is so the weapons do have alt fire. What's the alt fire ability on this particular weapon?
Well, this particular weapon is a plasma cannon. It's the standard weapon of the assault class. This particular gun is a scatter cannon, which means the alt fire is that scatter shot, very shotgun-like attack. But in the open world, in PvP, you're going to be able to find or earn or make other weapons. They will all have that plasma primary fire, but they'll have different alt fires. Maybe a plasma nova, which is a charge-up, build-up attack with a big, slow ball of energy with a massive AoE at the end. Or perhaps the triple shot, which is one of my favorites, which fires 3 smaller balls similar to the primary fire, but those move much quicker and they bounce.
Well, make a quick move.
Very handy for shooting around walls and around corners.
Oh, yes. Now, we're trying to defend this first point. Looks like there's a unpleasant fellow around here. Oh, there's quite a lot of unpleasant fellows. Okay, then. Well, that was quick.
Well, 2 or 3 on 1, that does tend to happen.
Indeed.
And he's going to refresh his cooldowns there, grabbing that power up.
So I noticed I also have another ability on the 3 button, which look like a couple of lightning bolts.
The third ability is called Overcharge, and that's going to power up your weapon for about 30% extra damage for 10 seconds.
Sounds like fun. Okay, we need to get back there as quickly as possible, I think. Now, do you take falling damage if you hit the ground too hard?
Yeah, but these battle frames can take quite a beating, so you can fall fairly far without taking any damage. I wouldn't worry too much about it. It is possible, but you have to take an awful lot of fall.
So overcharge our weapon just a little bit. We want to try and get on one of these guys. Once again, the 3-on-1 situation, got to be a bit careful.
Well, you just like going in alone, don't you?
Yeah, evidently. I'm a terrible team player. Try and get around that, maybe pick off this guy right here. Once again, god damn, so many.
You may want to grab that health pack. Oh, well, that's far away now.
There's one over there I think I can get.
There you go.
Let's try and get that one. Let's reload the weapon while we can.
Keep in mind also that you are able to switch between first and third person
How do you do that?
Easily. Press the middle mouse button.
There you go. So if you do want to play it as an FPS, you can. Do get a little bit more situational awareness. If I
do tend to play in third myself.
Yep. You are going down. There we go. He's got my first blood, and these guys are not happy with me about that. Not one little bit.
The other team has managed to hack Terminal A, so you guys have 30 seconds to take it back.
Well, we are charging in on it. Let's see what we can do.
Oh, and finally you're working with your team. This is excellent. Very exciting.
It's funny. That might actually work.
Unfortunately, they did finish the hack, so now they'll be moving on to point B.
So we really don't want to be here because they're going to be spawning for this location.
Well, a little bit of spawn camping never hurt anybody.
See if I can get him
when your allies are down, you can revive them. It takes about 5 seconds, which is plenty of time for the other team to come up and shoot you in the head.
Indeed, yep. Probably not the best idea. I was feeling a little bit like a good Samaritan right there. Got me shot in the face, so always something to watch out for.
It is one of the advantages of playing the medic is you have the defibrillator ability, which allows you to instantly revive a teammate.
Yeah, I think I might switch out to the medic because it looks like we're lacking those on this team again. So, okay, let's find ourselves a terminal. Hit E and then switch out to the medic. Okay, so what have we got? So we have this healing gun right here, and I saw you actually doing damage with it earlier, if I remember correctly.
So your 3 abilities here are the healing wave. It's a wave of healing out in front of your character, which is going to heal all of your teammates who are there.
Yep.
It will also knock back any enemy players who are in front of you. Very handy for knocking an enemy off a point while he's trying to hack it. Second ability is that defibrillator we were talking about earlier. It's going to instantly revive a teammate. It can also be used as a short-range melee-style attack on an enemy. And you've discovered the Vampire Beam alt fire of your healing gun, which is a pretty fantastic way of just
I'm kind of liking this already. This guy,
instant headshot for the win.
Quick scoping Call of Duty bastards, I tell you that.
Well, if you'd gotten close enough, the defibrillator ability would have done about 800 damage to your enemy.
I will bear that in mind the next time I find one of those guys.
And your third ability is Adrenaline. That's going to be an 8-second massive boost to your movement speed, your jump height, your air control, and just about everything else that makes you move around the world.
Very cool. I'm liking the Medic a bit more just because of the amount of mobility. The actual jetpack feels very fast, feels very fluid. The Assault, bit chunky, needless to say.
Well, that is the cost of having a big old massive plasma cannon.
That's very true. Sure, these guys are at full health. Oh, Hypnofocus needs a bit of a hand.
There's one that needs your help.
Well,
I think it's time for defibrillator.
That's number 2, is it?
2 it is. There he is. He's back.
Okay, always good to help. Unfortunately, he was not able to help me.
Well, it is.
He's a bit oblivious by the looks of it.
More than a little, yes. Clearly.
Oh, well, all these guys are playing it for the first time. It's to be expected.
You are. It is nice to see he wanted to return the favor to revive you, but maybe he should have killed the bad guy first.
I definitely appreciate the thought. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Good thought, no matter how misplaced it may have been.
Yep. Okay, so this is Adrenaline. I want to get back there as quickly as possible, so we're going to go hyperspeed. Follow Angry Cider, perhaps. No, let's not do that. We'll heal up him over there if we can get there. There we go. Help her out just a bit. Trying to remember my medic skills from TF2 right here. Make sure to try and stay out of the field of fire.
Indeed you do. Yep. Those skills are going to do you pretty good for the first couple hours of Firefall. You'll find that the vertical mobility is going to make things quite a bit different than TF2. Not to mention the various abilities you have access to and alt fires.
Don't quite have the range of that vampire beam just yet.
And once again, you're being nicely surrounded by bad guys.
Indeed. This is the time when he starts screaming, "Where is my team?" It is needless to say entirely my own fault. Well, we haven't lost B yet. I think that's a good start. We've got 4 minutes left. Now, have you revealed any other classes yet, or is that still a work in progress?
We have revealed that at the China Joy convention last week, we revealed that the 4th class is going to be an engineer. And the trailer from China Joy, which is available, you can find that online, shows off a little bit of his capabilities.
Okay.
At the Penny Arcade Expo next week, at the end of August, is the first time players will get a hands-on for the engineer.
There you go, folks. If you happen to be going to the one and only PAX, then you should definitely check that out. I'll try and heal this guy up a little bit right here. Unfortunately, once again, lots of players.
And indeed, at the Penny Arcade Expo, it's going to be the first time that the players will have an opportunity to, right in the head.
Yeah.
We'll have an opportunity to play in our open world, which is obviously very exciting for us.
Oh, yeah.
We've been working towards this for quite a few years now.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Pretty exciting. We'll see if our teammates are able to get the hack back on point B.
Yeah, I have a feeling we might end up losing that one at this rate.
It's going to be very close if they do. Looks like probably not. Oh, he's got the hack started.
Get him fixed up. Get you fixed up.
Oh, got it back.
There we go.
Excellent
Teamwork.
defense.
Okay, so let's try and throw them back out of here. I want to make sure everyone's back up on full HP.
You got a bunch of hurt allies there. If you step back, a healing wave would be very appropriate.
Okay, how do I do that?
There you go.
Wonderful.
I think you just healed 4 different guys.
Nice. I feel efficient now. That's great.
Yes. Very good use of resources.
Yep. Okay, one guy over there. There's 2 there. We're going to need some backup here, I feel. Already taken some pretty bad damage. Okay, can I get him back up? No, he's gone. Never mind. Are there any kind of melee attacks in this game? Or is it all guns?
It is primarily about the guns. A lot of those guns do have a very efficient short-range attacks, like the scatter cannon, as well as we've got the abilities that have melee range applications.
Aha.
Like your defibrillator.
Oh, back on our feet.
Yeah, we do want to keep the focus of the game on the guns.
On the guns, it's always a good thing. Now, to let you guys know actually how this feels. Feels really, really solid, nice and fluid movement, particularly with the medic. Needless to say, the assault class is quite slow. That is intended. Gunplay seems really good as well, which is something I'm very happy about. The guns feel nice and meaty. The vampire beam is a lot of fun to use. We're going to try and follow Iron Feet, keep them alive. hide behind Iron Feet to make sure I don't take any bullets. There we go. Now, do you gain experience for actually using your minigun like this?
Absolutely. You'll find that if you're playing the class the way it's meant to be played, you're going to be gaining tons and tons of XP. You gain XP for healing, you gain XP for assists, you gain XP for kills that your teammates are making while you're healing them.
Oh yeah, I see it right there. There is the pop-up. Myself and Iron Feet are doing okay right here. He's not dead yet. He's holding. Keep that medigun on him. And then, of course, we can immediately defibrillate him if he goes down and get him right back on his feet.
Absolutely.
Is that other guy injured? Nope. No, it's using healing wave yet. So our defense is holding quite nicely.
Hold on for another 25 seconds.
Yeah, let's get back in there.
You're going to be successful here.
Yeah, let's get back in there. Make sure that's okay. Any plans for things like vehicles in this game? We're going to stick with strictly infantry.
Well, we do have vehicle technology that we've been working on in-house. The vehicles for launch will probably be very limited, probably just to the transport vehicles that move around the open world. But that's one of the things, as I said before, that we're going to be talking to the players and seeing what they want us to work on next. We are a small studio. We are an independent studio.
Fantastic.
So although we've got these massive ideas for what we want the game to be and all the things that it could have in it, we do have to sort of pick and choose.
Yeah, you've always got to pick and choose, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to release 20 features that are all kind of terrible. We'd rather, release a smaller number of features that are really, really polished, really, really fun to play. So,
okay, it looks like we're attacking this time around. I think I'm going to stick with the medic. These guys seem to need a bit of support.
Does he fit your play style?
It seems to work for me, yeah.
Excellent.
I'm happy with it.
And then once you're progressing in the world, like I said, you're going to be able to build out your medic loadouts the way that's best for you. If you like him a little more offensive, you're going to go with that vampire beam. You're going to go with the defibrillator with that attack. But if you want to go even more supporty, you could go with an alternate fire that does an overheal. You could go with a boost for an ability like Supercharge, which turns your healing beam into a supercharging beam, which gives your teammate infinite ammo and a massive rate of fire boost.
Oh, very nice.
So you really can play each of these classes in multiple ways with multiple loadouts.
That's always good to hear. Now, just to make sure that people actually understand, the idea of leveling up and gaining stats is not going to increase your accuracy or anything like that. It's just purely skill-based.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, if we're talking about a weapon that has a cone accuracy, you might be able to improve that, but it's not going to improve your. There's no dice rolling that goes on in Firefall.
Back up you go.
Nicely played.
There we go.
And immediately down again.
Right, time for me to leave, I think.
Oh, that was painful.
Get ourselves out of the way.
As much as I happen to enjoy the RPGs that do the dice rolling mechanics, that is not what Firefall is.
Yeah.
Firefall is a skill-based action shooter.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. We seem to have a lot of snipers on our team. I just want to stay out of the way of their sniper. See if I can maybe. Oh my, that was not where I wanted to be. Oh, let's see if I can.
But you do have a free shot on the hack.
Let's go for it.
Take it.
Let's go for it.
There you go.
Taking a little bit of damage. I'm okay. There we go.
All right, now see if you can hold this for 30 seconds.
Right. Okay, she needs a little bit of a fix-up. It's okay. It's already hacked. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm hoping one of them will return the favor, but I'm thinking maybe they won't. Yeah, they seem a little busy.
You do just have to hold on to this room for another 30 seconds. Actually, it's probably down to about 15. Of course, you'll be bled out. And you'll won't be able to see the hack occur.
Well, they haven't hacked just yet, but we'll see.
Oh, there it is. A's been taken.
Very
Nicely
nice.
done.
A good start.
Take a bow.
Oh, the amount of speed you can get up with this adrenaline boost is fantastic.
Yeah, it just about triples your jump height, almost doubles your run speed, increases your energy regeneration.
Any of the old Tribes fans are going to feel immediately at home with this game, I feel.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Sneak up from behind.
If you're not familiar, my personal boss, the lead designer of Firefall, is Scott Youngblood, who was the lead designer of Tribes and Tribes 2. So.
Yeah. Now, I just received Crystite there.
Yeah, absolutely. When you kill your enemies, they're going to drop a little piece of Crystite. That's the currency of Firefall. That's the energy crystals that are used to power the battle frames, your backpacks, and abilities. And you're going to find it's used for most of the resource generation and collection in the game as well.
There you go, get our back on our feet. You can get a bit of fixing up as well. No, I can't help him. I'm in the line of fire.
I believe that's still under cooldown. Still got about 45 seconds till you can use that again.
All right, well, I'll try and keep my life. I think I might be able to get him from the side here.
There you go.
Out of range of fire. Let's get him back on his feet.
All right, he's back.
There we go. Bit of a healing wave because a lot of these guys are taking a bit of damage, so there we go.
Nicely done. So yeah, like I said, as you're killing enemies in PvP, just like in PvE, you have a chance for drops, items, crystite, or whatever. You will be able to do character progression and advancement any way you prefer. If you like playing by yourself in the open world, if you prefer co-op in the open world, if you prefer playing by PvP, all of these things are going to give you XP. All of them are going to give you items. All of them are going to give you progression. Now, I will say that the XP per hour is probably going to be a little better on the PvP side. You'll gain a few more items playing in the open world than you will during PvP, but it's not really necessary if that's not how you want to play.
Oh, I'm sadly finally down.
You really are going to be able to play Firefall the way you prefer. So
yeah, exactly. Well, I had a reasonably good run there, and we're still pushing on the point. So as much as I would hope so, and I don't think they've quite figured out how to revive people yet. But hey, it's the first time.
Honestly, reviving you out in the open like that is really just asking to get shot.
It's very, very true. There's actually 2 or 3 guys around there that we didn't see. But
yeah, a medic with a run-by defibrillator would probably be effective.
Yeah.
But
that is quite the jump distance.
It really is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the adrenaline jumps really are exhilarating.
See if I could give him a little bit of a hand. I think it's 2 on 1 now. He's doing well. He's doing
better.
well. There we go.
Slowly watching that health bar creep back up.
Oh, yes.
And he did force your enemy to retreat, so nicely played.
It's always good. He just took himself a big shot. Wow, he's out of range of my healing beam. Oh, my. Now it's time to find somebody else to hide behind, I think.
Clearly. And hey, while we're bragging about the pedigree of the people working at Red 5 that I'm frankly really honored to work with, I should also mention that our team, our president and CEO is a fellow by the name of Mark Kern, who was the team lead on a little game called World of Warcraft that most people have heard of.
Yes, some of you may have heard of that.
Another small indie title.
Yes, yeah, small indie sports title.
Exactly. You do have a defib available if you can get to him.
Unfortunately, I was very much damaged there, but we're pushing quite well. So look at it.
Well, you're not getting very many kills, which is not terribly surprising as a medic, but you are doing well in the assist category.
Yeah, that's always good. Nothing wrong with that. 4 minutes, it looks like we might end up running into the same kind of deadlock. A couple more medics would be helpful, I think.
Oh, it certainly wouldn't hurt. It's not surprising in a demo like this. We do tend to see a whole lot of sniping going on.
Yeah, that's to be expected. But needless to say, that is not going to be happening in the main game, especially not with your
it tends to be really good
armies.
for your kill-death ratio, but not so much for pushing points.
Yeah. Oh, let's back off, shall we?
I believe you just launched that grenade into yourself.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm using... Where did I get this from? Okay.
Yeah, so the secondary weapon that we've put on the medic here today is a grenade launcher. It does have a nice little arc. It will explode on contact for extra damage.
Yeah. I love this guy.
It's one of the very few secondary weapons that we have in Firefall that have limited ammunition.
Ah, okay.
Most of the secondary weapons are unlimited, but not the grenade launcher.
Put a bit of suppressive fire in right there. How do I switch back to my medigun?
That would be Q.
Q, okay. There we go. I'll try and support the push right here.
Think you can grab that hack?
Let's get a bit of a defib. Ouch.
Oh, well, maybe a teammate will get the hack.
Or maybe not. Looks like he wouldn't have got it anyway.
Actually, I don't think any of you started the hack, unfortunately.
Oh, well, we'll try and go for it next time. What kind of other game modes are you going to be having available in PvP that you know of right now?
Well, the other PvP map which we've shown is Team Deathmatch. We have some other pretty standard stuff coming down the line, like a capture the flag style mode. But you know, we do like to be a little creative, so we've got a number of our own little toys as well that we're playing with to see what kind of reactions we get.
A little bit of suppressive fire over there.
We expect to have probably 4 or 5 different PvP maps available for launch.
Excellent. Well, they are defending that quite ferociously. A healing wave off right there. Vamp him, there we go. I'm sorry, this vampire beam is brilliant, I love it. I think I'd play medic in every game if I had this. And find someone to heal so I can heal myself as well. You do get healing back when you're also healing others, right?
You do indeed.
Yeah.
It's slower than the healing you're providing, but you do definitely get it back. Get in there in the corner and start that hack going if you can. Oh, no.
Well, didn't regain fast enough, had no healing wave.
Yeah, they've got the defense going really strong.
I don't think those guys have noticed the guy behind them. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's a massacre.
There's bodies everywhere.
Which is, to be fair, the way that people want it, I suppose. How large a matchup can you have? What's the maximum number of players that you currently think are going to be supported in PvP matchups?
Well, we're still playing around with that, and although, as we've already said, we're going to be putting hundreds of players into the open world. So, in terms of what the engine can handle, hundreds potentially. But frankly, when we've done the larger tests, they just haven't been as much fun as when they're a little more intimate.
Yeah, of course, it just ends up being a cluster, you know what
really
I'm talking about. Yeah,
just a lot of chaos.
A mess.
But that goes back to talking to the players and seeing what they want. If what they really want is hundreds, 50, 100, 150 players on a map,
that's what you get.
That's what we're going to deliver. So
things are starting to get unpleasant. Why is my guy not helping?
You could try that defibrillator.
Might be worth a shot if I can get. Call Zero almost down. He should be able to take both of them, but he's been driven off right now, unfortunately. It looks like we're going to end up with the same situation here.
Yeah, it looks like you guys only have about 20 seconds left. That's not going to be enough time to hack two points.
No, I don't think so.
Looks like this match is going to end in a draw.
Indeed. Well, whatever the case, this is actually a fantastic time to round up. But Dave, thank you ever so much for showing us such a detailed look at Firefall. And as you said before, you're looking to kind of start the closed beta very shortly. You're currently in Friends and Family. And this is going to be free to play, folks. You're going to be able to pick this up. Free download. Sign up for the beta. Head over to firefallthegame.com. Not all at once. We see what you do when you do that. They'd like to keep their website up. So, yes, let's not break another one. Firefallthegame.com. Go sign up for the beta. My impressions of this, incredibly fun. Looking forward to playing with an organized army. This is the kind of thing that I like. It feels good. The guns feel great. It's a great variety of abilities. Graphic style is unique. The aesthetic is awesome. And, of course, you get that great feeling of speed as you're boosting across with the adrenaline boost right there on the medic. Really fast, frantic action. So you should keep an eye on Firefall, ladies and gentlemen. Dave, thank you ever so much for showing us.
Thank you for coming by and seeing the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name has been Totalbiscuit, and I will see you next time.